Next team, are you ready? These guys play over at the Jones, which is where the final show is tomorrow night.
Correct. So let's bring them on, shall we?
Let's bring it on. Give it up for Cult Following!
Of our upcoming show called Secrets and Confessions. And to get us started, we're going to send Nana to the lobby because we're going to get some suggestions while she is not here. And I'm going to actually turn it over to our judge for the evening, Mr. Chris.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Cult Following's Confession Court. What we're going to do is put Nana on trial for a crime that you guys have committed. All right, we've got Nana locked away in our super secret soundproof theater bar lobby. She can't hear the suggestions I'm about to get from you. So does anybody have a crime, minor or major? We don't want to incriminate anyone. Yes, right here.
Stole a cookie from the cookie jar.
You stole a cookie from the cookie jar. All right, perfect. We'll take stealing a cookie, but we want to make this hard on Nana. So instead of a cookie jar, what's a place you would never find a cookie? You could never steal a cookie from this place.
A VCR.
What was that?
A VCR.
From a VCR. All right, so she stole a cookie from a VCR, and let's have a celebrity. Let's have this be a celebrity's VCR.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. All right. So her crime is she stole a cookie from Donald Trump's VCR. I have two prosecutors here. They are going to get Nana to confess her crime. Now, they can't say any of the main words or phrases in the crime. They have to get Nana to confess it through their questioning. My job is going to be to make their job as hard as possible by limiting the amount of time each of them has to interrogate Nana. So, just to review, she stole a cookie from Donald Trump's VCR.
Yep.
All right, all we need is Nana back in the room. On the count of three, everyone shout Nana as loudly as you can. 1, 2, 3. Please have a seat. Please state your name for the court.
Oh, my name is Virginia Wynn.
Virginia Wynn.
Virginia Wynn!
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but?
Yep.
All right, bring out your first prosecutor.
Miss Virginia, could you please state where you were last night for the jury?
Oh, well, last night I was with my local farming community.
Oh.
We always get together our crops and share them among each other.
That's right. Oh, interesting. And I understand that your main crop here is wheat. Is that right? Wheat.
Oh, yes.
What do you do with that wheat?
Oh, well, usually you process it.
Yes, and then what do you do with that processed wheat?
You make it into flour.
And then what do you do with that flour once it's processed into flour?
Well, you can bake with it.
Next prosecutor.
Fascinating activity considering what you're accused of doing, Ms. Wynn.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Indeed. So please go on about the day in question when you were doing what activity?
Well, I was milling. Milling and making flour.
And then
so that I could bake something.
What were you baking, Ms. Wynn?
Well, mostly scones and muffins.
Exactly. Scones and muffins. You couldn't get what you needed from your own flour. You had to remove it from someone else, didn't you, Ms. Wynn?
Next prosecutor.
So you like your scones, you like the other pastry you
Muffins!
mentioned. Muffins! Let's start naming the other things that you enjoy.
I enjoyed pie crust. I enjoyed croissants.
Oh, interesting.
I enjoyed banana bread.
Okay. Let's think of pastries that you add other things to.
Next prosecutor.
Excuse me, Virginia Wynn, is it a miss or a missus?
It is a missus.
I see. So, can you tell me how long has it been since you and your husband had a little nookie?
Next prosecutor.
I
don't you?
Next prosecutor.
What does the commandment say about cookies, Mrs. Wynne?
Thou shalt not covet another man's cookie.
That's right! You coveted this man's cookie! So you broke another commandment, didn't you, Mrs. Wynne?
I stole the cookie.
Yes, you did!
Very good. Next prosecutor.
That's right.
I don't know why I didn't just make my own damn cookie.
That's right. But you couldn't just take it out of the cookie jar, could you? No, you had to get all crazy with it, didn't you?
Next prosecutor.
I'd like the record to show I have a membership card to Blockbuster in the name of Virginia Wynne.
My God, that's been useless for years.
Next
Objection, Your
prosecutor.
Honor. I will point out that that Blockbuster card is from about 15 years ago. Meaning that you were renting what?
15 years
15
ago.
years ago, what were you renting?
In 2000.
Not a particular title or anything in particular, but what were you renting on? What format were you using back
It
then?
probably would have been a DVD.
Next prosecutor.
Let the record show that Mrs. Virginia Wynne owns a DVD player, and here's another photograph, a beta disc player and a laser disc player.
And also a VHS.
Mm-hmm.
A VHS player.
A what?
Next prosecutor.
A what?
I was going to say and a cassette.
No, but let's back up. Let's back up.
A video VHS. I mean, like a regular.
That's right.
Okay.
And what was in that VHS?
Cookies. Damn it. No. Yes.
So, what activity did you do?
I may have shoved another man's cookie into a VHS.
You don't shove cookies, Miss Wynne. Where the hell were you raised? Shoving cookies.
Counsel, please approach the bench. Both counsel.
I'm so confused.
Okay, just checking.
Again, you weren't shoving. You were breaking a commandment. You were
Stealing a cookie out of a VHS player? What are you doing?
now a VHS player. That's a technical sounding thing. Most normal people call it something else.
I'm sure they do.
Next prosecutor.
So you like to get one letter right, not the rest, huh? You like to get one letter correct, but the other letters, you'll just fucking la-di-da with them, huh? Is that what you're telling me? Let's start running through the alphabet here.
Next prosecutor.
Miss Wynne, I was told you really like the ocean.
I do. I love the oceans and the waves. Ocean waves.
Yes.
VHS.
And you observe the ocean with your eyes. What the hell do you do with your eyes?
I see.
Yes.
VCR.
Thank you.
It's been so long since I used that technology.
That's right. And you stole that cookie out of that VCR.
I sure did.
And that cookie, that VCR belonged to somebody. I'm going to have to approach
Next
them.
prosecutor.
No, may I? Miss Wynne, there's a saying. You've messed with the wrong person because an elephant never forgets.
No, they don't.
They don't.
They do not.
Next prosecutor.
Elephant.
I see here that you're a fan of Disney.
Next prosecutor.
Now, Miss Wynne, you were playing a very complicated game of cookie poker with this person, weren't you? And you thought I have in my hand the card that will beat all of the other cards.
I sure do.
That card will just upstage any other card there, and I throw it down and it what?
Ace.
Next prosecutor.
That's right. So, right here in my file, I see.
Next prosecutor.
Miss Wynne, I see you are a registered Democrat, are you not?
I sure am.
Can you tell me what your voting record might be this upcoming November? Or the next one? Maybe the next one. Yes.
You know, I really do enjoy Hillary so far. She seems nice.
I see. Did Hillary encourage you to steal the cookie from this person's VCR? Was she like, let's really get the vote of any sane person in this country and mess with this candidate?
Next prosecutor.
I understand that you spent quite a lot of time in high school in the band.
I
And you played a particular instrument, didn't you? A particular blowing, a brass instrument that you blow into, right? What was that called?
I love brass.
What was that called? That instrument you blow into? Trumpet. Say that again.
Next prosecutor.
I think you're ready to confess what you did, Mrs.
I think
Dean.
that I might be, perhaps.
Confess your crime.
All right, I stole a cookie out of a VCR, not a VHS cassette player, apparently. And I stole it with Donald Trump.
You stole it.
From Donald Yes! From Donald
Alright. Go ahead and introduce this one, Jerry.
Right, moving on into another scene that we will be doing in our Secrets and Confession show. We're going to explore a little bit of a confession or a secret that someone in the audience has. It doesn't have to be super dirty because that would be really weird. But can you tell me something that you don't normally tell other people? A quirk, a habit.
I love Dungeons and Dragons.
You love Dungeons and Dragons. Hey, what's your name?
What's that?
What's your name?
Wendy.
Wendy? Wendy loves Dungeons and Dragons. That's a secret that she has. Wendy, we're going to play out a little bit of your life, figuring out how you came to love Dungeons and Dragons. Wendy, which performer on the stage would you like to portray you?
Sarah.
Sarah! Yeah. Sarah, you are Wendy and you love Dungeons and Dragons!
Yeah, Joseph, I didn't give you permission to enter my dorm.
It's the kitchen, Wendy.
It's a dome today.
Look, you're weirding out the family.
Look, alright, ever since I've gotten my new cape, I think that you should understand that I have a higher power, okay? I am a 20th level...
Wendy, you can't wear your cape to school pictures. It takes like -7 sex appeal, okay, sweetheart?
Oh my god!
You're turning Mom into a nerd.
Look, no one in this family understands that all I'm trying to do is conquer my need to be nerdy.
Rewrite.
All I'm trying to do is lose my virginity this year. And I think Dungeons and Dragons is the way to do it.
Again, sweetheart, lose the cape or you're never gonna get any nookie, okay? Thanks.
Oh my god! Mom just listens to everything in other rooms.
I heard that!
New hearing aids.
So, Wendy, welcome to my basement. I am glad you were able to join me this evening. Oh God, you're so hot.
Good, I came down here to visit you because I'm hoping that you can tell me something about Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm very excited to lead you into the Dungeons and Dragons world. Lucas and Marcus will be here shortly. Until then, oh God, they're here. Thank God. Okay, guys, come on. This is Wendy.
Oh my god, hey! I'm really interested in joining your group. So far, all I have is a cloak.
Wendy, you can wear just a cloak as far as I'm concerned.
I'd like to stroke your cloak.
Guys, let's just be cool. Okay, let's just be cool.
We're super cool.
We're cool, Wendy.
Okay.
Wendy, I would like for you to fill out your sheet of information. Roll some dice. Do you have some dice for her tomorrow?
Of course I do. Of course I do. No, she's using my dice. My dice. Ah, damn it.
Ah!
Oh.
It's made of actual cobalt.
Cut to inner monologue on Nana.
There was a time in my life where I thought that a female would never, ever come close enough for me to be able to smell her. She has a scent that is unlike a man. It's less musky and smells like vanilla. I think I'm going to have a thing for vanilla for the rest of my goddamn life.
Anybody else smell Twinkies?
I do. Or a little bit of chocodile. They're superior to Twinkies because they're encased in chocolate.
Wait a minute, you guys. I'm starting to get the feeling that this is like a level of the social tier that I don't necessarily want to belong
Whoa,
to.
whoa, Wendy! We're in the band!
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm first chair clarinet, and he is second chair trumpet.
Look, I'm gonna make a confession right now. I just put on this cloak and I came over because I heard this is where all the boys are. Desperate boys in need of lady help.
No, I'm not even a virgin.
I have a girlfriend on Tumblr.
Mine lives in Canada. I showed you pictures on Facebook. Don't give me that look.
Oh my god!
She's a model.
Like, I'm gonna make you a deal, okay? I'm gonna roll this dice.
Yeah.
It's actually just one, so it's a die.
I'm gonna roll this dice, and we're gonna give you.
Dice.
Oh my god, Wendy! You're getting less attractive by every second!
Okay, I'm gonna roll a die.
Yeah, okay, good.
Okay, if it's 1 through 7, we're gonna make out for the rest of the night. If it's 8 through 10, we're gonna make out for the rest. You only get 2 choices. And if it's the rest, we're gonna make out for the rest of the night. Okay?
I feel like the odds are significantly in his favor.
This is the best night of my life.
Okay, here we go.
Shake it.
Oh,
Oh.
What's gonna happen? Oh,
my
it's
God.
exciting. What's gonna happen?
8.
Oh, God, it's 8.
I'm gonna go make some pizza rolls.
Okay.
I'll leave you guys alone, I guess.
Hey.
Hey, Wendy.
Hey.
Oh my god, your shoulder is so soft.
Thank you.
I really liked the oral report you gave the other week in poli-sci class.
Thank you. I'm good with oral. Very good with
Oh
oral.
my god! Wendy, I need you to talk about something really unsexy because this whole night's about to get over real fast.
Wendy, I brought you into my office because you've had a real effect on the boys in school. Our chess club went from 1st to 10th in the nation. The mathletes are not even, they can't even add when you're around.
Like, I know. It's like I have a golden body.
Okay. Listen, I'm just gonna need you to tone down your nerd sex appeal.
Like, Principal Jean, I can only be me, all right? And I can only do what I do, all right? And it's not my fault that I turn on every single nerd that I come in contact with because they haven't seen other girls.
Wendy, I am so glad that you could come to Comic-Con this year. I think we're gonna need to keep you sequestered in Exhibit Hall F.
Oh, God.
You can't go out there, Wendy. The nerds are rioting.
Wendy!
Listen to them with their nasally voices. You
Who
don't
do
hear
you
the sound
think they
of
came
hammers.
here to see, all right? They came here to see me.
Wendy!
It's my comic book up there on that wall.
They expect to see you, but damn it, we have to make the other guests happy. Misha Collins, he's pissed off right now. That fucking girl from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, she's about to walk out. And the entire crew of Star Trek Enterprise is gonna have your head on a pike.
Are you serious? I'm Norman Reedus!
Right?